What's up, guys? So it's a nice warm November day here in Pennsylvania, and before the winter hits, we figured we'd put some stabilizer in the gas of these toys, get them out one last time, and do some cold starts and run them. The 3 pit bikes here get used pretty often, so they should start pretty easy. The 1980 Z50 is going to be a hard start. That's been sitting for a while. The KX has been sitting since his last race. The Blaster's been sitting probably 2 months. The Recon gets used pretty often, so that should start pretty easy. And the WR, that's a fun bike to take out on the street and trail, so that gets used pretty often. So little Jayce is going to try to get them all started for you and take them all for a little rip and see how he does. Gas is on, choke is up. That's a hard kick. There we go. We had to stop the video and double check that he had the choke up, but it took about what I thought it would take to get her started. 1980 Honda Z50, had this for a long time. Cool little bike, don't think I'll have a part with this. We'll get it warmed up and we'll take it for a little spin. All right, it's pretty warmed up. Smoking a little bit, definitely needs a top end rebuild, but there's one running. Okay, this one doesn't get started too often. Oh, that's actually doing pretty good. All right, not bad at all. We'll warm this one up, take this one for a little rip. Jayce, just leave the choke up. This one's like notoriously cold-blooded. It doesn't like the cold weather at all. You can warm it up, go ahead. There goes that one. That's actually my daughter's bike. So we'll warm this one up. Usually you gotta run this one with the choke up for a couple laps and then it's good. Yeah, this bike's electric start. It should start pretty easy. Notoriously doesn't like to be cold, but we have like a cold start jet kit in it. It's been better, so she should fire right up. And it did. Leave that choke on a little bit. There we go. We'll let this warm up and then we'll take it out. All right, this bike's notoriously a little boggy until he warms it up good. It's not so bad right now. Like I said, it's about 50 degrees here today, so it's not so bad on these. All right, this one's definitely gonna fire up. It's a 2021 fuel injected electric start. This one never gives us any trouble at all. No problem. We'll warm it up a little bit, then we'll take this one for a rip. All right, we're ready to take this one for a rip. Fuel injected, like I said, it requires almost no warm up at all, and it's ready to go. This thing's been pretty bulletproof since we've gotten it. All right, this is the 2012 KX 65. It's been sitting about a month and a half. Not real sure how this one's gonna go, if we're gonna foul a plug or not, but he's gonna give it a shot here. Maybe a little gas. All right, this one I had to help him with. It just wasn't gonna go. Didn't have to change the plug out. Just took a couple more kicks and a little finesse with the throttle. But it sounds like it's running okay. We're gonna let him do a couple slow passes here, warm it up a little bit. there's that 2 smoke. All right, if I had to guess, this one's gonna be the most temperamental. I actually bought this for him 2 years ago for Christmas. I got an excellent deal on it. This was my blaster when I was a kid. I sold it to my brother's buddy who used it very little and just had it sitting in a barn. So like all the tires were flat and it had, you know, the mice nest and the air box, and we did a lot of work to it. It could still use some carb work, but I rejetted it and cleaned everything up, and it's been a fun little quad. So let's see if Jayce can get this one started. Oh, it actually wasn't too bad there. All right, I wouldn't have guessed that. We'll warm this one up a little bit and then we'll take this one out. All right, it's been running about a minute or so, so we'll give this one the beans here. It's a good looking little 4-wheeler. Like I said, it honestly hasn't been used much. I bought it used and I bought it off a lady who didn't use it at all. My brother's buddy hardly used it at all. I bet it doesn't have 40, 50 hours on it. Injector still works on this thing. Jayce is 10 for learning clutch and just a nice little backyard 4-wheeler. These things are really cool. Don't make them anymore, but if you can find one in good shape, definitely recommend picking one up. Fun for kids and fun for adults. All right, this is our 03 Recon 250. Bought this used like 10 years ago off an older lady who used it at a hunting camp. We just wanted a utility quad for around the yard. Almost guarantee this thing's gonna start with no choke. This thing has been so reliable. That little 250 Recon engine is so torquey. This is like a great backyard 4-wheeler or woods 4-wheeler for anybody. And there's no choke there. They are a little cold-blooded. Usually what he's doing there is just kind of helping it along. We do that for like a minute or so and then it's usually ready to go. Semi-automatic, great for kids, great for adults. See if we can get this one out a little bit. This one, of all the quads and toys in our fleet, this one obviously gets used the most around the yard. Jayce drives it for fun. My wife's used it for, you know, stone and mulch. My daughter likes to drive around because it's easy to putz. Semi-automatic, great quad, highly recommended. Jayce is gonna go drive around a little bit more and run that stabilizer through it. All right, this is my bike. This is my 2019 WR250R. Bought this to go trail riding with my son and, you know, basically, you know, run to the grocery store, maybe take to work. Street legal bike, fun bike. Jayce is gonna fire it up. Fuel injected. This should give us no trouble at all. Has a FMF Quiet Core 4 muffler, and it has the Power Bomb header. Programmer, skid plate, bark busters. Really just a fun bike. Bought it pretty much the way it looks right now off an older guy that used it for like enduros and stuff, and the thing has been absolutely bulletproof since I bought it. Okay, so truth be told, Jayce has never driven this bike. Obviously it's way too big for him, but he's been dying to try it. So we're gonna attempt to let him use it with these bike stands. Honestly, if he does lay it over, I don't mind the bike getting laid down. I'm more concerned for his safety, but we're gonna take it easy. If he does lay it down, hopefully it's slow. We'll let him putz it around the yard a little bit, and I'm pretty sure he'll be hooked. Just hear that pipe a little bit. All right, I just got done explaining to him the rules. I want him to take it very easy on this bike. It's got a very hard rear tire because it's an on-off-road bike. We're gonna see if he can pull out on it. The bike is going, and there he goes on my baby. I hear he's got second already. I told him be very careful. That bike wants to break loose in the dirt and the grass very easily because of that hard rear tire. Here he comes back like a champ. He's gonna be excited having driving that. Don't think he needs to put the leg down. That's not gonna help him much with this bike. We'll let him drive that around a little bit and put that away. And I think we successfully got everything out and winterized it for the winter. All right, we got them all out. I asked him which one is his favorite. And of course, it's the CRF 110. So we're gonna get a couple more laps of this guy in here and call it a day, I think. All right, we got everything warmed up, packed away for the season. Just wanted to take some time to thank all of our subscribers. Thank you guys for checking out the videos. Jayce always has fun riding all the bikes. We have fun making the videos. Until next time, ride safe.